皆さんこんにちは。おはようございます。こんばんは。Thank you very much for joining in our daily Jodo Shu Buddhist service. Today, I'd like to chant words of Shoko Shonin, and Shoko Shonin is known as our second founder of Jodo Shu. And his name is also called Bencho or Benna. So he was from Kyushu area, and then at that time Kyushu was called Shinze. So our Jodo Shu was used to be called as Shinze-ha or Shinze school of Jodo Shu. And he actually from Kyushu and went to Kyoto and to study and learn Nenbutsu under Master Honen. And he went back to Kyushu and spread the teaching of Nenbutsu in Kyushu area. And he had many disciples. One of the disciples was Ryochu Shonin. And Ryochu Shonin later became third founder of Jodo Shu. And he transmitted the essence of Nenbutsu from Master Shoko, and the Shoko ran from Honen Shonin. So this lineage became strong, and especially Ryochu Shonin traveled far from Kyushu to Kanto area. It's the east, it's very hard to just only walk on foot. You are able to travel. So at that time, traveling was extremely hard. But he actually from Kyushu to Kamakura, Kanto area, and Kamakura at that time, the new government, Kamakura Bakufu was actually established. So together with growing Kamakura period, the government, the Ryochu Shonin was able to spread the teaching of Jodo Shu, Nenbutsu. And today is about words of Shoko Shonin. So let me read first. So 慎み敬って拝読し立て祀る証拠証人ご法語第22章 問うて曰く念仏三昧とは何の義ぞや。答えて曰く念仏三昧とはこれ不利仏の義なり。問うて曰く不利仏とは何の義ぞや。答えて曰く不利仏とは知偶仏の義なり。問うて曰く知偶仏とは何の義ぞや。答えて曰く知偶仏とは因時芸の菩薩は必ず界上位の如来に知偶して切な片時も仏をも恩利すべからざること、例えば英治の母を離れざるがごとし、問うて曰く菩薩仏を離れざることは何の用ありやん。答えて曰く芸の菩薩は必ず上昇の加護を被るがゆえなり。So today's chapter is known as Fuributsu and Shigubutsu. It's very unusual Japanese. And Fuributsu means that who is known, and then Ri means to detach, and then or far, and the Butsu is Buddha. So Fuributsu literally means non-detached Buddha. It's actually attached Buddha and close Buddha, not far from Buddha. We are always be with Buddha. So that is called Fuributsu. And then Chigubutsu is literally means chi means value or variable, and the gu means to encounter. And chi also means that to meet with variable. And then butsu is Buddha. So chigubutsu is that to meet with variable Buddha. To meet with, so that is chigubutsu. So this was mentioned by according to understanding of Master Shoko, the second founder. And this is written on the Tetsu Senshaku Shu. And Tetsu Senshaku Shu was written by Shoko Shonin. And it's a commentary book on the Senchaku Shu, Master Honen. So it's a Master Shoko's understanding of Honen Shonin's Senchaku Shu. And this is actually, there are two volumes of Tetsu Senchaku Shu, and this is the second part of the Senchaku Shu. And he asked, what is Nenbutsu Zammai? Nenbutsu Zammai. So what is Nenbutsu Zammai? And the Nenbutsu originally, now we understand it is called Buddha name, right? To recite Buddha name. Ever since Master Shandao, 7th century Pure Land Buddhist, Buddhist master, he understood Nen. Originally it was contemplate Buddha, to think of Buddha, to visualize Buddha. But Master Shandao understood, interpreted Nen as to koe, it's a voice. It's to call Buddha name. So ever since that, we tradition actually value to call Buddha name, to recite Buddha name is utmost important. But originally, Nenbutsu was to visualize Buddha, and so therefore Nenbutsu Zammai was written. It's actually mentioned in the meditation sutra called Kanmuryo Jugyo. And 諸仏を見立て祀るがゆえのもって念仏三昧と名付く。So, if you can see various Buddhas in the universe, that's called 念仏三昧。So, 諸仏を見立て祀るをもってのゆえに念仏三昧と名付く。So, in the Kangyo Meditation Sutra, the 念仏三昧, it's a samadhi, 念仏 samadhi, is called 念仏 samadhi because you can see, you can encounter various Buddhas in the universe. So, Nenbutsu Zammai is actually to meet, to see Amida Buddha, not only Amida Buddha, but various Buddhas in the universe. So, in Jodo Shu tradition, this, to Nenbutsu Zammai, or we call it Kenbutsu, to see Buddha was actually valued. And then to see valued, to see Buddha was much valued. And then because we receive blessing, and it is more sure that we can be born under Buddha if we can see Amida Buddha. So, but this Shoko Shonin made a question. What is Nenbutsu Zammai? What is Nenbutsu Zammai? Then, Nenbutsu Zammai とはこれ、不利仏の義なり。So, the meaning of Nenbutsu Zammai is actually is not detached to Buddha. So, according to Master Shoko, he actually used the new word to mean Fuributsu is to actually sorry not new word, but he rephrased it. Fuributsu is that to attach to Buddha. Then what is Fuributsu? Okay, 問うて曰くフリブツは何の義ぞや。Then 答えて曰くフリブツとは地偶仏の義なり。So he rephrased フリブツ as 地偶仏。That is to encounter, to meet Amida Buddha. Then what is 地偶仏? So asking. And 地偶仏とは因地芸の菩薩は必ず家事上位の如来に地偶して刹那片時も仏を恩理すべからざること。例えば英治の母を離れざるがごとし。So what is 地偶仏 to meet with Amida Buddha? And this is just like infant is always with his or her mother. So what is 地偶仏 is like infant is always with his or her mother. So mother and infant is always together. So this is a condition that 地偶仏. And also 地偶仏 it's actually since we aspire to be enlightened. So seeking for enlightenment, we are called bodhisattvas according to Mahayana tradition. So Mahayana tradition, those who wish to be enlightened is called bodhisattva and bosatsu in Japanese. And bodhisattva, there are 53 ranks, right? So from lower to upper to the enlightenment, we actually step by step, we have various ranks. And it says that 地偶仏 to meet valuable Buddha is that those who are lower rank of bodhisattva can 必ず so for sure can meet upper superior bodhisattva, and always they are always with at all time they are always with them together and not detached. So this is just like infant is always with mother. So that is 地偶仏. Then, okay, now bodhisattva is not detached from Buddha. What's the meaning? What is the meaning that bodhisattva is always Buddha? Is 答えて曰く芸の菩薩は必ず上昇の加護を被るがゆえなり. Then he answers that because the lower bodhisattva, lower rank of bodhisattva is always receive guidance, protection, and blessing from superior Buddhas. So that is why Nenbutsu Samadhi is actually with always Amida Buddha. So it is very important that we call Buddha name. Buddha is always with us. So that is Fuributsu and also 地偶仏 to meet Amida Buddha. And if we are, I think it's not necessary to meet Buddha, to see Buddha. Although this is as a result that we practice, we could attain, we could see Buddha, but it's not necessary that we can meet Buddha. But at least this, Fuributsu, 地偶仏 is that we are always receiving guidance and blessing. So to know this fact is very important. So thank you very much. aspire for my body to be as pure as an incense burner. I aspire for my mind to be like the light of wisdom. With every thought, I burn this incense of discipline and meditation to dedicate myself to the past, present, and the future Buddhas of the 10 directions. 一心教来自法界上自部一心教来自法界上自I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Buddhas who eternally dwell in the lands of the 10 directions. I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Dharma, the teachings which eternally exist in the lands of the 10 directions. I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Sangha, the community which eternally exists in the lands of the 10 directions. 、The world-honored one, to enter this sacred place. We reverently call upon Shakyamuni Tathagata, the enlightened one, to enter this sacred place. We reverently call upon the Tathagatas of the 10 directions to enter this sacred place. 我釈所蔵諸悪語I have done in the past are all derived from my inherent greed, anger, and delusion. Born of my conduct, words, and thoughts, I now repent them all. Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida. Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Bu. 不浄人人未妙法百千万語難相我根源門徳事事難言如来真実 The past, profound, and wondrous Dharma, even after 100,000 million eons, is difficult to encounter. We now here receive and uphold it. May we understand the true message of the Tathagata. 仏説無量儒教四聖芸が言長聖願
がお無量不意大世主不最小便具世空上昇学が史上物行書長寺北教未証門世空上昇学理欲人少年上映主本行士具無浄土異小天人詩人力縁大古不詳無才道少女三空妙高祭集約段階非知恵滅死根謀安閉塞小悪道中脱千十文空相上満足異様老実法日合衆十期天候本部元異集会法属公正空毒王上大衆十世法師師空空用一切物空俗習徳音願で秩序満徳異三愛用尿物無下実脱異空小願学営力投資最小志願や効果大戦後感動航空商店にとうち妙慶
I have established the unspersed vow and shall without fail reach the ultimate path. If these vows are not fulfilled, may I not attain perfect enlightenment. Should I for countless aeons not become a great benefactor and relieve all those in poverty and suffering, may I not attain perfect enlightenment. When I reach the palace of the Buddha, my name shall resound beyond the 10 directions. Should there be a place in which it cannot be heard, may I not attain perfect enlightenment. Abandoning desire with profound right mindfulness and pure wisdom, I shall cultivate pure practice. I shall intently pursue the ultimate path to become a teacher of all celestial and human beings. Divine power radiates forth a great light that completely illuminates limitless lands, eliminating the darkness of the three defilements to lead all beings out of suffering, opening the eyes of wisdom to extinguish the darkness of ignorance, and obstructing the harmful path to provide the passage to the gate of fortunate destiny. Fully endowed with all the virtues, the Buddha's majestic radiance shall shine brightly in the 10 directions, outshining the sun and the moon, and increasing the brilliance of heavens. For the sake of all beings, a Buddha opens the Dharma storehouse and widely shares its treasures of virtue. Among all who have gathered, a Buddha always expounds the Dharma like a lion's roar, making offerings to all the Buddhas and becoming endowed with roots of virtue. With our vows and wisdom perfected, a Buddha becomes the hero of 3 realms. Like the unimpeded wisdom of a Buddha that reaches and shines upon all, I vow that the power of my birth and wisdom will be equal to yours, most venerable one. If these vows are realized, may the whole universe tremble with joy, and from the sky all the celestial beings will rain down rare and wondrous flowers.
伊田本税願極楽使用文上三等エコ即所無所心
Amida Buddha's original vows are the essential gate to the ultimate bliss. May this merit be transferred equally to enable us to immediately attain birth in the Pure Land. Junen.
ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブムアミダブナムアミダブチナムアミダブ 光明返上実法世界念仏主上世主不者ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダ武州大悲願の阿弥陀仏案件教師株二仏六本豪女症状諸仏観音聖初代菩薩極楽会へ症状大開始等一切三宝高大寺音
I rebuke compassionate vows, Amida Buddha, the dispatcher and founder of the teaching Shakyamuni Buddha, all the Buddhas as many as the sons of the Ganges in the six directions, Kannon, Seishi, all the great bodhisattvas, the world assemblies of ultimate bliss, the beings of the pure and great ocean, and the three treasures and great compassion. May there be harmony below the heavens with the sun and the moon shining brightly. May the wind and rain be timely and disasters and calamity not arise. May nations be bountiful, people safe, and armies and weapons not to be used. Let us revere birth and humanity and cultivate respect and humility. Our High Patriarch Komyo, the Great Master Shandao, our founder, the Great Master Enko Tozen Ejo Kokaku Jikyo Meisho Wajun Honi Daisho Honen Shonin, the Second Patriarch National Teacher Daisho Shoju Shoko Shonin, the Third Patriarch, the Recording and Meditation Master Kishu Ryochu Shonin, the right of transmitting the pure land of the three countries and all the great patriarchs by realizing the compassionate blessings. 当時解散承認、中高承認、歴代承認と現行願苦教円満 The founding masters of a temple, the restorers, and all the priests who serve this temple with the Fugen practice will achieve perfect enlightenment. My prayers to my teachers and ministers, to my father and mother, to all the temple members, donors, and all living beings with whom I have karmic connections. May all those who are living experience joy, prosperity, and longevity without limit. May those who have died escape from suffering and transcend to be born into the pure land. 思想部門一切断の付け天主上尊者独楽苦樹無量亡者陸長小浄土自問聖寧道縁具足無所証芸道合増上 We pray for the peace and stability of our temple and for complete affinity with the past. May we be completely free of hindrances and cultivate our practice of the Buddhist path. 当時会期来世三の日拝期合拝神毛中院諸将霊と追善増上菩提 Since the founding of this temple, to all the members, the daily and monthly memorial tablets, the recently deceased, those in the intermediate stage of existence, and to all spirits, may we cultivate virtuous so that they may be enlightened. 先種美を持つ大難号資産外万礼運分内司法会平等利益 We vow hereon with the virtues accumulated from this place of practice to transfer our merit to our beloved ones for their happiness and achievement of enlightenment.
Ganji shi kudoku byo no sei sai do hochi bodai shin o jo anna kogu.
We aspire for these merits and virtues to be equally bestowed upon all, and may we together develop the aspiration for enlightenment to achieve birth in the pure land of peace and bliss. Junen.
Namu Amidabu, 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 Namu Amidabu.
However innumerable sentient beings are, I honestly vow to enlighten them all. However inexhaustible delusions are, I honestly vow to extinguish them all. However immeasurable the Buddha's teachings are, I honestly vow to comprehend them all. However incomparable enlightenment is, I honestly vow to attain it by all means. I sincerely wish to share the blessing with all beings. Together we are born into the pure land of ultimate bliss to achieve the way of the Buddha. Sanshorai.
Namu Amidabu, Namu Amidabu,
May we now call upon all the Buddhas to return to their lands. We offer incense and flowers in appreciation to send them off. We ask for your compassionate guidance and protection. May those who have gone before us to encourage us to attain birth in the Pure Land. Namaste.